Greetings and welcome. I'll be your host for this podcast, Christopher White, and I'd like to welcome everyone to the L.E.A.P Lifestyle Podcast. I hope everyone's having an amazing day today. It's a beautiful day here in Central New York. Today's the first day of our great New York State Fair. So I hope that everyone gets out there and gets an opportunity to enjoy themselves out there this evening or this afternoon. Hopefully we don't have any rain. But again, my name is Christopher White, and I'd like to welcome you to the L.E.A.P Lifestyle Podcast. This podcast is brought to you by the People's Community Development Corporation. These are the great people that allow me to share these thoughts and services with you all so freely. On today's show, we're going to have a fairly quick infomercial, if you will, about some of the services that are provided within our community, some of which some of you guys may know of, some of you may not know of. It's my hope that we will be able to hopefully help someone today with a message of hope and inspiration. Alrighty, so let's talk about what L.E.A.P is today. That was my goal for today's show, was to actually get a better understanding for you all, give you all a better understanding of what L.E.A.P is, what it is that we hope to accomplish here, and just an overall feeling of what this podcast and what the L.E.A.P program is bringing to you as members of the community. So L.E.A.P, L-E-A.P, link, empower, access, and provide. Those are the four things that we seek to do here at the People's Community Development Corporation. Now, linking, we hope to link you guys with people that you may need services from education, mental health, substance abuse, homelessness, foodlessness, whatever it may be. We are here to hopefully link you with the people that can help you. Now, the next step, which is empower, the E, and it is our goal to empower you, to allow you to understand that you each have the skills that are necessary in order to go out and accomplish the tasks that you want for your life. It's our goal, right, to build a community. We're into community building here. That's why we are the People's Community Development Corporation, the development of our community, the better the enrichment of our community. Now, the next one is access, making sure that you all have access, because we know in today's world, everyone is not so fortunate to have access to the things that they may necessarily need to advance their lives. So it is our goal. It is one of our tasks here to provide you guys with the access that is necessary. And essentially, the last word is the P, which is provide, which is what we hope to do in all of the different areas, is provide, whether that be a service, whether that be an act, which may be food, or if it's within finances, which brings me to some of the services that are included or wrapped up into the L.E.A.P program. Now, we provide service to seniors 65 and above on basically education of technology. We have an iPad library, lending library, where we allow those older individuals to get familiar with a lot of our newer technology, so they're not to be left behind. We also have podcasts, which I'm doing now with you all, and where we talk about different subject matters ranging from overcoming adversity to how to get into college, right? Like, those are the grounds that we've covered thus far, and those are the things that we hope to continue to cover in the future, with more emphasis, obviously, on some of the more healthy eating, healthy living, mental health, substance abuse awareness, and all of those things along that line. Now, we also have an emergency finance program. It's called our Rapid Response Funds, basically, and this is money that's allocated. That's allocated for emergency situations. You can be used for food, clothing, furniture, utilities, rent, mortgage, but there are eligibility requirements. But there are eligibility requirements, and I believe you just certain things you may have to have a valid photo ID. And again, that program, the Rapid Response Funds program, you can reach out to our outreach coordinator for the L.E.A.P program. That phone number is 315-498-1238, and that gentleman's name is Reggie Washington. Or you can send an email either to myself, which is Christopher White leap259@gmail.com, or you can send an email to the LEAP program, which would be lowercase LEAP program 2311@gmail.com. So those are some of the services that are provided through the LEAP program and some of the things that we hope to do. Now, along that same line, there's a couple facilities, a couple of organizations, if you will, that also provide mental health and substance abuse counseling and things along that line, if you will, inpatient, outpatient. And I wanted to give you guys a few of those within our community that you could potentially go to if you decide that that's the type of help that you would like to get in order to advance your life. Because ultimately, that's what we hope to do, to help each of you advance your lives with any information or any type of assistance that we can provide for you all. So that is the hope. All right. So as far as the substance abuse facilities, obviously there's more than what I'll name. I'm going to name 3 of them, and there's more. If you can do the research yourself, or again, you can email me and say, hey Chris, I need help. I want to get something somewhere, and we can help you figure that out. I have the experience to be able to assist you and able to get you into a program if that is something that you desire for the enrichment and the betterment of your own life. So let me know. So the three substance abuse facilities, if you will, or places of business that offer these services. The first one is Syracuse Recovery Services. From everything that I've researched, they are a dual diagnosis program, which means that they help people with not only mental health but substance abuse, or not only substance abuse but mental health as well. So they're dual diagnosed. For dual diagnosed individuals, some of us may be, some of us may not be, I'm not sure. But the next one is L.E.A.P. Health. This one I'm super familiar with. As you may have heard in an earlier podcast, I have a couple family members that have been through certain facilities, and one of them was L.E.A.P. L.E.A.P was one that provided service, a great service, and they provide dual services as well, which would mean that they have mental health help and they also have substance abuse help as well. So whichever way you'd like to go. Now, the next one would be Krause Chemical Dependency Treatment Program. They also have an extensive program. I was not able to find out exactly if they also offer mental health assistance, but they were definitely offering substance abuse or substance use assistance if you may need that. Now, along the mental health line, these 3 facilities that I'll name, like I said, they're not the only 3 facilities here in Syracuse. Obviously, if you want to do your own research, you can find different facilities, but I would encourage you, if you are struggling, with the coming of the changing of the season, the shortening of the days, they call it seasonal affective disorder, SAD. That could hamper some of us during the changing of the seasons. So you might want to go and maybe just talk to someone, a therapist, maybe, right? Like it's there's nothing wrong with getting the help that we need. There's absolutely nothing wrong with getting the help that we need. And I don't say that just for you guys. I say that for myself as well, right? Because I too am human and have certain struggles as well, right? Like there's nothing wrong, Chris, with asking for help. And sometimes I have to allow myself that space as well. But to get back to the to the business at hand, mental health, L.E.A.P. Health, they offer a great program there. The next one is Hutchings Psychiatric Center. They have an amazing program from everything that I've read. They do help, they do assist. Now, what level of care you may need, that would be obviously dependent upon what you feel you need. And the last, but obviously not least, is the SUNY Adult Psychiatric Outpatient Clinic. This is located on 713 Harrison Street, and the address for the one before for Hutchings was 430 Irving Ave. I wasn't sure if I disclosed that or not, but the SUNY Adult Psychiatric Outpatient Clinic is another clinic where you can receive outpatient services. And there's a difference between, let me be clear, there's a difference between outpatient and inpatient, right? Outpatient means that you're still in the community, right? Inpatient meaning that you are held within a facility. Now, there could be a range of reasons why why you may be inpatient as opposed to outpatient, but only you know the level of help that you need. And pretty much that's really all I got for us today. I just wanted to get the information out there because I feel like I've done a few podcasts, and I haven't really shared with you guys what our overarching goals here at the Leap Lifestyle, at Leap the L.E.A.P program, what we hope to do. And again, my name is Christopher White. It's been an amazing show, and I look forward to many more. Actually, we got a great interview coming up with a guy named Joe Horan. He's from a program called Building Men Incorporated. And we're going to interview him. We're going to get to hear some of how he built that company into what it is today. And then he'd probably be able to also share some information with us about his process as a human on this earth and how he's worked through some of his challenges in life. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm super excited. And again, today is the first day of the Great New York State Fair. So I hope that everyone gets an opportunity to get out there and enjoy it, enjoy the weather. And again, I'm your host, Christopher White, and I would definitely like to thank everyone for tuning in, everyone for taking the time out today to just say, let me tune in and see what Chris is talking about. So with all that, I bid you all peace, love, and happiness. And until the next one, remember that you are great. You are great, and we are great. And do it with purpose. Peace.